Today we're doing a training session that you can repeat anytime. And once you master these steps, drawing eyes from any angle becomes automatic. I'm going to show you the real logic and the real anatomy behind the eyes. An eye is a sphere, not an almond, not a flat sticker, a literal ball. So I'm starting with a clean circle. This is our base. Inside that sphere sits the iris and the pupil. The iris wraps around the surface of the sphere, and the pupil is never empty. It's deep, dark opening. The iris isn't flat either. It actually wraps over the surface of the eyeball, almost like a colored lens sitting on top of the sphere. And here's something important about proportions. The iris and the pupil usually take up about half of the visible height of the eyeball, basically 2/4 of the sphere. So if your iris looks too tiny or too huge, this is the measurement to check. When the eye rotates, the iris shifts toward the corner, but the eyeball stays round. So don't distort the sphere, just move the iris and pupil. The eyelid shape is basically built from 5 main lines, not random curves, 5 clear segments that follow the bone and the globe of the eye. To make it easier, I divide the eye into 3 vertical sections and 3 horizontal ones. The upper lid is 3 segments, one angled upward toward the brow bone, one gentle middle curve, and one downward segment toward the outer corner. These 2 lower segments sit right here, hugging the sphere but in a softer, flatter arc compared to the upper 3. Together, the upper 2/3 and the lower 1/3 create the full proportional structure of the eye. Let's place the eyelids, and this is where most people flatten their drawings. The lids wrap over the sphere like fabric over around the object. The lower lid is a thinner, softer, and slightly pushed forward like a little latch that catches light. In this angle, the upper lid opens wider, we're slightly looking up at the eye, so more the eyeball is exposed. I block out the upper and lower planes because the lids sit on those planes. This helps me keep the shape believable. The lid isn't one smooth curve, it's a set of angled segments that follow the bone underneath. Here I'm adding that tiny thickness to the lower lid. Even a small line makes a huge difference. Suddenly, the eye looks three-dimensional instead of flat. Now let's rotate the eye to the side. The structure stays the same: sphere, axis, lid, wrapping. The only thing that changes is what part of the sphere we see. Repeat this exercise a few times and your hand will start placing everything automatically. And once the structure is clear, you can stylize however you want. Sharper lids, softer lids, dramatic shadows, lashes, or something more artistic like this.